Just an Average football podcast where every week is football week. Waiting on Casey. Live watch today. Broncos versus Jaguars. Let's go ahead and get Casey in here. And we can get this show on the road. You're here. You made it.
I'm always here, man.
How do I get your face up?
Oh.
All right, guys that are joining right now, we're doing a Broncos Jags live watch here. We're going to try to do it for the whole entire time. Can I make you turn off to expand? What does that do? Put you up there and me down here. We do it. Wait, hold on. I can expand. Oh, nope. That's a zoom in button there. Casey, really quick before we get into this game, any predictions on the final score of the game? Any predictions? What do you got?
Oh,
I'll go ahead and give mine here. This is at home.
20. Go. Give me 28. 28-20.
Okay.
Broncos.
I feel like it's going to be a closer game. Give me 21-17 Broncos. Give me 21-17 Broncos. I think it's going to be pretty close. One-score game. Broncos love playing those one-score games, so I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a good game. Trevor Lawrence has been popping off, though, a lot in the past, last few weeks. They're on a 6-game win streak, I do believe.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're playing for a lot. You're playing for seeding here. For the Jaguars, it's seeding. For the Broncos, it's seeding. For the Broncos, too, it's like home field advantage here. Broncos kicking off now to the Jaguars. Let's see, opening kickoff, where this is going, what is going to happen here. But returned it out to the 19, looks like. So the win, though, a win here. Obviously, that division over there, AFC South is you got the Titans that obviously I think they just beat the Chiefs, but they're out of it. You've got the Jaguars, you've got the Texans, you've got the Colts. Colts obviously having Phillip Rivers now. We'll see. But Trevor Lawrence, last 3 games, 10 touchdowns, 0 turnovers. So that's actually
He'll have one today, guaranteed.
We'll see. We're not big on getting turnovers. We're just big on sacks. So we're going to kind of see here. Both defense is good. Jaguars defense, I think it's really underrated, not talked about enough in my opinion. Broncos defense, the one advantage they have playing here in Mile High, I think that they can capitalize on a lot of things, especially these guys getting tired. But, first snap of the game, I think the first drive is going to be pretty telling here. A little play action and a sack. Oh, almost a sack right off the bat.
Love that.
Yeah, a loss though here for either team. It tightens the race more for the Jaguars than it does for the Broncos. Is either one of these games, are they a must win? 49ers or Steelers D?
I don't think it's a must win for. I don't think it's
Niners.
a must win for the Broncos. I think it's almost a must win for the Jaguars because I think the Texans are going to keep coming up. But the Chargers just won, so they're
the Cowboys. Yeah, so we can afford to drop a game. We can go 12-3, but we have to beat our last game against the Chargers. We need to beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs, we're going to talk about them a little more later here. Home field advantage is, like I said, really, my goodness, we are hitting hard today. Really going to be an advantage for us, I think. Not only in this game, but the whole entire playoffs. Yeah, 3rd and 4 here. Let's see if we can just get off the field,
I like this little animation they got with this.
Yeah, the little Christmas animation here. Lawrence scrambling here, and you get sacked by Riley Moss. Wow, that's awesome. So, Broncos coming out to play. I think the Broncos, honestly, are on a new level. These past few weeks, they've been playing really well. I don't want to give them. Defense has been really good. Bo Nix has been stepping up, and we're going to be kind of talking about Bo Nix here. Throughout this, let's go ahead and start off here with the key players on each side of the ball. Obviously, on the Jaguars' offensive side of the ball, Trevor Lawrence, probably the biggest key factor for this team. I think the way he's been playing the past few weeks has really helped these guys. But going to that defensive side, I think nice kick. I think the key players on defense, Devin Lloyd, I think he leads all middle linebackers in interceptions. Their front seven's pretty scary. You got Trayvon Walker on one side. You've got Josh Hines-Allen on the other side.
Bo Nix last week was unbelievable.
So was Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, I think, is the only. He had four passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, or something like that.
Bo Nix passing rating was a 134.
He's gotten a lot better. Like I say, I'm tired of seeing the ups and downs, though. I really am tired of seeing the ups and downs from Bo Nix. He's either all the way up
He's got
here,
70.
and
He got 70% completion.
I think that's in the last few
31
weeks. Though.
NFL.
That's
No,
in
he's
the
still
last.
in the NFL.
That's in the last few weeks. In the beginning of the season, he was not great. But first play from the Broncos here, starting at the 10-yard line. R.J. Harvey been stepping in for nice hard run, 5 yards. R.J. Harvey stepping in for J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins doing really well for us in the first 7-8 weeks of the season before he got hurt. Ben Powers, our left guard, not playing today. You got Pelcheski, an Illinois guy in there, playing left guard. I wonder if we've got I didn't even check to see the injury report. I'm sure that Pat Bryant is back. First pass from Bo Nix is a drop by R.J. Harvey. Yep. I think the biggest thing you're going to see today, though, is how do each of these teams handle the pass rush? Both pass rushes, I think, really good. Obviously, Broncos a little bit better. Hey, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate you guys jumping in here, sharing the live out. Like I said, Broncos versus Jaguars here. We've got a false start on the offense. Let us know your score predictions in the comments. Sean Hockley. And here's an interesting stat for you. Here we go. Right on scene. I was just going to talk about this. Most penalties. Broncos have the second most penalties. The officiating crew has thrown the most penalty flags this season. So we might see it start raining flags this whole entire game. I thought that was really interesting as I was looking at things through the week on this. 3rd and 11 here. Not ideal. Oh my gosh. Adam Troutman just get upfield, dude. That's a first down. He tried juking a dude.
Yeah, I think it's back.
Yeah. All right, so let's kind of go through who do you have as far as better weapons on the outside. So you've got the Jaguars' weapons. They've got Brian Thomas. They did have, obviously, Travis Hunter goes down. He's out for the season. But then they got Jacoby Myers, very underrated wide receiver.
Who they just re-signed.
Yeah, who they just signed to a 3-year contract. Yeah, so we're going to see, how he does in this game. I'm not sure. I think Pat Surtain is probably on Brian Thomas, and then we'll see who's on Myers. Probably going to be Moss, most likely. Other side of the ball, you've got Cortland Sutton. It's kind of like wide receivers by committee on that side of the ball. You've got Cortland Sutton, which is their number one wide receiver. You've got Troy Franklin, the deep threat. Marvin Mims, the gadget guy. And then sure hands Pat Bryant out there as well. But then again, you had Michael Bandy last week getting his first catch first touchdown of his career. So
I think it's pretty even.
I don't think so. I think that the Jaguars receivers are a lot better than the Broncos receivers. So? Yeah, I think.
Who's the Jaguars?
Jags tight end is. Why am I blanking on their tight end? Because they had Evan Ingram last year.
Yeah, I know he's with the Broncos.
Now he's with the Broncos. Maybe this is Evan Ingram's revenge game, even though Troutman started today. I really do think this will be a good game. I think, like I said, we're going to see who's winning their one-on-one matchups as far as wide receivers, DBs go. I think the Broncos, obviously, they might have they definitely do have the advantage as far as DBs go. I mean, Pat Surtain on one side and Riley Moss on the other side. They have candy canes on their chests? Looks like they have candy canes on their jerseys.
Like every team?
Like
all of them?
We're going to try to look and see here. Oh, Hufanga, a stud. Great. I mean, is he one of the better pickups this year? Oh my gosh. Pre-game, Cam Little.
What, a 60? Just short.
That's on the 40. On the opposite. Oh my.
73 yards.
73 yards. Yeah, I can't hear
73 yards.
This is awesome.
And he had that way through.
That's insane. You might see a record broken today. Just get us on the other side. Yards. Get us on the other side of the 40. We'll kick a field goal.
That's crazy. They can almost kick right now.
Yeah, they really could. Get a blitz up the middle. Oh, nice block shed for the tackle. Jonah Ellis. The Ellis family tree runs deep. There's
one good thing about the Broncos. They're good at tackling the field.
Well, they have depth too. That's a backup edge rusher here. Jonah Ellis' brother plays for the Falcons. Christian Ellis, I do believe, is his name. So,
well,
hey, I'll let you go ahead and do a an ad read here at halftime. You can do our halftime ad read.
Okay.
We'll see what we got here. We'll talk about the strength and weaknesses of each of these teams here after this snap. We'll see what do we got here. They're bringing pressure, well protected, and sacked again. John Franklin Myers with the sack. So you've got a Riley Moss sack. I think they're going to call that a sack, and you've got a John Franklin Myers sack. So I do believe that's 2 sacks right off the bat. Correct me if I'm wrong on anything, because like I said, I don't have volume. You have volume on your side. I just don't want to get in trouble. Containing Trevor Lawrence, I think, is going to be huge in this game because he can scramble. You know, he can scramble. He can do things. 4th and 9. They're going to send out the field goal unit. No, I'm kidding. Commercial break here. Let's go ahead and hop back into the strength and weaknesses for both these teams. Strengths for the Broncos. What do you got? Strength for the Broncos. What kind of line on any of these?
Their defense for sure.
I think
defense. Sure. I think the best thing on their defense, I mean, the ability to get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
The ability to get to the quarterback and the pass defense are second to none. So I'd say that's probably their biggest.
See, I think our biggest strength, or it could be our biggest strength, would be our offense. It just depends on how balanced our offense can be. Is Sean Payton going to actually run the ball and pass the ball, or is he going to resort to just passing? I think he wants to run the ball, and he tries to run the ball, and he just gets away from it too easy, and that's why Bo Nix has got several games where he's got 50 pass attempts.
Right.
But weaknesses, though, for us, I think slow starts. Definitely like slow starts. We've had them all year. They've been killing us. Conservative play calling, too many screen passes. I realize that's Sean Payton's game, the screen passes and stuff like that. But let Bo Nix play with some tempo. Let him kind of get the ball down the field a little bit. Let him take some shots. Let him have that backyard aspect to him because he can do it. But like I said, that the conservative play calling is nice sometimes. But I think we need to be more aggressive as we kind of get into games, especially when playoffs come around. We can't really be dancing around with conservative play calling. We need to be aggressive in the playoffs. We need to show we can be aggressive. Jacksonville's strengths, big explosive plays. I think that's a huge thing for them. They got explosive plays. Those of you guys that are just joining, go ahead and give us your score predictions for this game. You've got Jags at Broncos. Huge playoff implications in this game for both teams.
Man, the lights are going up crazy. Let's keep hitting the
Appreciate it, guys. You've got speed. Like I said, Brian Thomas, really quick. ETN, he can have big plays. Trevor Lawrence, not typically your traditional dual threat quarterback, but he can run if need be. Weaknesses, though, they're good on defense, a little inconsistent at times. If they can't get off the field,
the line isn't that great.
Their offensive line's kind of hit or miss, but if they can't get off the field, here you go. You're looking at the playoff picture right here. You got right now Chargers, Buffalo Bills, and Houston Texans in the wild card. Jags are currently setting at 3. We have been the only team in the AFC currently to clinch a playoff spot, unless that has changed with the other games, early games. I don't think it has though yet. I never wear my Broncos stuff during Broncos games because the first 3 games of the season, I wore my Broncos shirt. This could be a jinx. I might be jinxing the team by wearing this jersey. First 3 games we went 1-2. I just stopped. I'd just wear like a blue shirt. So I'm wearing my blue shirt underneath, but I have the jersey over top. So we're gonna see here if this is a jinx. If this is a true jinx. If we lose today, I'm not gonna burn it. It's gonna be hung up in the closet.
I rarely wear any stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing, too, which we can kind of touch on, obviously, the crowd in Denver. It's going to be loud. It's in Denver. This is, it's been 10 years since the Broncos have had a team like this, hadn't been playing like this. But you've got to prevent those big chunk plays because the Jaguars can have those chunk plays if we allow them to. So we got to limit those. Crowd noise crowd's got to be going insane. Protect the quarterback. Bronco, that goes for both teams. If you want to win, Jacksonville's got to protect their quarterback. Then both teams, I feel like we've struggled with this. Maybe we haven't. Maybe it's just because I watch and every single time it's third down, I see teams convert. Got to make sure you're getting off the field on third downs. Yeah, those of you guys that are in here, if you're Bears on top, what I was going to ask here, those of you guys that are watching, those of you guys that are listening, what worries you most about your team? All right, whether you're a Bears fan, whether you're a Packers fan, everybody's got worries. My biggest worry is that Bo Nix isn't going to consistently play consistent football. Or can he carry the team if the defense, slouches, if the defense doesn't have a day, which he showed he can do in the past. But when it comes to playoffs, you're not playing, scrubs. You're playing good teams. So,
yeah.
I mean, everything worries me watching these football games.
Until they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Another interesting factor before this game starts going back up here, if Bo Nix wins out, he will be the most winning quarterback in his first two seasons, passing Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck at 22 right now. I think he's currently tied, and Russell Wilson at 24. Run defense right now is really stepping up. The Broncos defense has been kind of suspect in a few games, giving up some big runs. Well, it is what it is.
He's going to be a head coach next year, right?
I don't think so. I think that our owners are probably going to back. He's practicing right now. I think our owners are going to back up the truck and be like, "What do you want? You're not going to get paid as much as Sean Payton, but we can give you probably $5 million less."
I think it all depends on what the season looks like.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. Those of you guys joining.
What do you want to
Yeah. And right now, you're looking at what, a 60-yard field goal? 60.
It'll be 60. 60, maybe over 60.
The blitz. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's the flag for the passer.
Wait, what? What was the? I seen the one flag, but you can't see that flag. Did they blow the whistle? Did they blow it dead? I can't hear.
It sounded like they blew the whistle. I'm pretty sure they blew it.
I don't understand.
Man,
I mean, he got smoked. I'm so confused right now.
But wouldn't you hit him too if he was?
Yeah.
Oh man, though,
that's
dude,
crazy.
That could have really hurt him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't hear anything. So to me, I'm like, is there what I didn't hear a whistle. So. Oh boy, I tell you what, I think I've seen more commercials here. If we could just watch commercial-free football, why can't we just advocate for commercial-free
penalties? That's all this football game is.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff to go over too here. We can actually talk about some of it during the commercials. Talk about your favorite team, the Bears here, how they are currently just proving people wrong now, and have a stronghold in that division.
Here's my personal opinion. I think, and this is not just I'm not just hating on the Bears, but I think the Bears are playing really good situational football. But, Caleb Williams didn't.
In the beginning, he really didn't. I mean,
he had 140, he had 130, 140 passing yards until late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Pick six for.
I seen that Derek Stingley. Yeah. Ravens.
Ravens.
We seeing got different broadcasts up.
But, I personally think that if Jordan Love played the whole game, they win.
I think if
he was slinging the rock.
I think we have a lot of key players here. What is this? A timeout? What do we got? Is this another false start?
Yeah,
timeout. Okay, so we got a timeout here on the field, so we can kind of talk a little bit more about the Bears. Caleb Williams. I don't know how to say this without upsetting Bears fans. He's a good quarterback, but everybody's acting like he makes one. He has one good game, makes one good throw, and it's like, see, I told you he was it. It's like, okay, he had a good throw. He's a good quarterback. He's not elite. He's not up there with the likes of Patrick Mahomes, who he's being compared to before he came out. He's getting compared to the likes of Patrick Mahomes and. A guy that can navigate the pocket.
Bo Nix getting compared to John Elway right now.
I don't like that either. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't like 2 second-year players being compared to guys that are in the Hall of Fame. Don't do that.
He's got the name on the wall.
He's got his name with there. Let's not. And Bo Nix doesn't like it either. Bo Nix has said that's awesome. Yeah, it's cool. I'm just focused on winning right now, and that's how it should be.
Oh, you're a little hezzy for next.
I just can't call a quarterback Bo Nix is not elite. I'm a Broncos fan. I'm going to say
no,
he's not elite. Now, I don't think you can be classified as elite until what, 3 years in? 3, 4, maybe that third year, if you have a good third year with a collective.
Because right now, even Drake Mason.
No, Drake May, he's a great quarterback. I don't think he's elite. I'm not going to give him that status. This is his first season starting one full season.
Last 3 games, red zone touchdown percentage is 75.
That's pretty good. 3rd and 5 here. If we can't get this, we at least need to make the field goal. Yeah. Let's kind of get into this really quick. Both these teams, playoff teams. These are both playoff teams. Who makes a deeper run in the playoffs? Who do you think makes a deeper run in the playoffs?
Out of these two?
Jaguars and Broncos. Who makes the deeper run in the playoffs? You think so? I would like to be there with you. Here's my only thing.
What are you afraid of?
Okay, here we go.
What are you afraid of, Jake?
Are we going to come out?
Are you afraid to start drinking that Kool-Aid?
Yes, I am. Here's the thing. Are we going to get the first round bye and then come out flat in our first game? Come out flat in our first game.
Depends who you play, I guess.
And here we go. The Bills right now kind of teetering with the lower seeding. So the Bills are kind of teetering with that lower seeding.
Against the Bills, it's going to be tough.
And the Texans lower seeding. I'm not going to lie. I'm not scared of 2, 3, 4. I'm scared of 5, 6, 7 as far as
6, 7.
Oh my gosh. Don't even start. We're not getting that going on this podcast. That's what I'm kind of scared of, though. I really, like, if we get the Bills coming in, can we handle the Bills? We lost to them last year. I realize it was in Buffalo, but if the Bills come into Denver and we've had so many weeks of not playing football, I don't know what week 18 looks like right now. We're going to be resting our starters then. You're going about a full month without playing a football game. That scares me. Whereas the Jags, we could be seeing a playoff matchup right here. This could be the Jags could get bumped down a couple pegs and they could be coming back into Denver. So I want to say Broncos make a deeper run. I want to say the Broncos win the Super Bowl this year. I'm not going to say that, but I want to say that.
I think if all stars align and placement gets put in the spots it does, I see it being Broncos versus the Bills and
AFC championship. See, I don't think so. It depends on the seeding.
It depends on the seeding. I'm saying if I were to pick a AFC championship game, it would be the Broncos going to Denver.
Okay, so here's the thing:
the Bills going to Denver.
And if that's the case, do you think the Broncos can win that game?
I don't.
You don't.
I think Josh Allen is. I'm choosing Josh Allen.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going with right there.
I'm just choosing our defense over their defense, and that's what it'd be. And the Broncos are gonna have something to prove because they went into Buffalo last year and more or less got embarrassed, and the players remember that. And I really hope they hold on to that. So we will see. Kickoff here.
We have 6 people in here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, those of you guys in the chat. Me being a Broncos fan here, who do you have more faith in currently, Jaguars or the Broncos? And who makes a deeper run in the playoffs? Is it the Broncos? Is it the Jaguars? Let us know in the comments.
Let's look at this, though. Let's look at the Josh Allen only had 130 passing yards, so.
Yeah.
James Cook, though, with another 100-plus.
He is going to be the X factor. When they get into the playoffs, the X factor.
So what was it last year? Was it the beginning of the season?
Dalvin Cook, James Cook. Go back and watch Dalvin Cook on a not great Vikings team.
Did Dalvin Cook have as many 100-plus?
I have no idea, but
rushing yards?
You can't deny that Dalvin Cook wasn't a good running back. He was a really good running back. Quick question for you here, and this just came out last week after Bo Nix's game, big game, and I want to get your opinion on it. Bo Nix is currently top 5 in MVP odds. Do you think he is deserving of being in top 5 in MVP odds?
Yeah, look at their team. They're 12-2 and they're leading in the AFC.
Okay, that's really all. I thought there'd be more of a pushback and more debate on that. I didn't know if he's deserving, if he should be there, if you think he should be ahead of anybody else. I think he's currently 4th behind Stafford, Allen. 3rd and 2, not going to get it. Probably going to kick a field goal here.
Stafford, Allen,
and May. And May, no, he's 4th right now. He's currently 4th.
I think that's the only 3 that probably.
Yeah. So another question for you. Is there anybody that is not in the MVP race that should be probably top 5 right now, or at least top 3?
Jackson Smith and Diggle.
I'm going to do you one better. Myles Garrett should be. I don't know why he's not number one right now. I mean, quarterbacks have been doing 40 touchdowns and, so many interceptions. Yeah. But still, I mean, MVP. He's literally the MVP of his team. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think that I really do think that Myles Garrett should be the top. If he breaks the record, if he shatters the record, yeah, he's probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year, but why not give him MVP? I realize their team's terrible. Is that an actual debate? Is him being MVP, is that a debate? Let us know in the comments, those of you guys that are watching. Should Myles Garrett be MVP? Or at least be in the conversation, at least be in the top 3 for MVP.
No, I mean, they're just so bad. It doesn't matter. It does matter. Like MVP is an individual stat or an individual accolade, but an MVP is the most valuable player, or usually the most valuable player on one of the best teams.
So here's the thing, though. I think it should be.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but I think it should be something that hasn't been done before, So if I look at say Matthew Stafford finishes 45 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 4,300 yards. Okay. Well, guess what? That's been done several times before where quarterbacks have thrown 40-plus touchdowns and over 4,500 yards or 4,300 yards, whatever. No one has ever had 25 sacks in a season, how many sacks he gets this season.
Well, it's true because
How many did he have today? Did he break the record today?
Yeah, he broke the record.
He broke the record today.
Last week?
No, he did not. No. So we're going to go look at it right now. I'm going to see how many sacks. He might have broke. I haven't been on Twitter or anything. I want to see if he broke the record. So if he broke the record, there's no reason he should not be in the conversation.
And he also did it before.
Exactly.
People can't complain about that either.
Well, let's see. Going into the offseason, what are the glaring needs for both of these teams? Do these teams have any glaring needs? What do you think?
I would love to see them go after.
Really? See, I'm pretty satisfied with our wide receivers.
I would love to see them go after someone.
You know what I want? I think we have enough guys. We've got enough guys.
What do you think of the Panthers game?
What you think of the Hey, you guys. If you're a Panthers fan, you guys beat the Bucks. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, ETN. Nice tackle there by Zach Allen.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so back to this.
I think the Panthers. So
Panthers are going to
Bryce Young now has 12 game-winning drives in his career, which is crazy. Like 11 of his 13. So now here's a stat.
You say in his career?
Yeah. So 11. So 11 of his 13. So he has 11 now. Okay. Game-winning drives. So 11 of his 13 wins are from game-winning drives.
Unpopular, maybe not an unpopular opinion. Very popular opinion. I think the Broncos should bring back in Justin Simmons. I don't know if we talked about this at all. I think they should bring in Justin Simmons. He knows the scheme. He's played for Vance Joseph before. He could fill in great. He's smart. I realize he's a little older, but, you get Hufanga who plays down there in the box. You let Justin Simmons just roam. I would like to see it personally. Really quick, I do want to talk a little bit about this. I want you to look it up since you've got access to the internet right now. Panthers game. We talked about it a little bit. Can we see the upcoming last 2 games for the Panthers and then the last 2 games for the Bucks? And I think the Bucks play. I realize the last game is Panthers-Bucks again.
So the Panthers played the Seahawks and then the Bucks.
Seahawks and Bucks. Okay, and then the
Bucks play.
They play someone and then the Panthers.
The Bucks play the Dolphins.
So how does that work? So what's the tiebreaker? It's got to be common opponents, right? It's got to be common opponents in that division because there's a real chance that they have the same record, right? They could have the same because it's 7-7 and 7 and 8-7.
So right now the Panthers are, I think, 3-2 in the division, and the Bucks are 2-3 in the division.
Huh. Okay, so it'd probably come down
Bucks on a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, it'd come down to division then too. I mean, LA Rams have the Bucks played the Rams and they lost to the Rams and the Panthers beat the Rams. There's your common opponent. Man, I think the Panthers can do it. Bryce Young. Okay, here's a question for you. Go back in time. Do you think it was the right decision for the Panthers to take Bryce Young number 1 overall? Or do you think, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, who would you rather have right now?
Who would I rather have?
Who would you rather have right now, Bryce Young or CJ Stroud?
CJ Stroud.
Bryce Young's playing such good football, though. Like, he had a really good first year. Stroud had a really good first year, and Bryce Young did not. But
CJ Stroud also got hurt a little bit.
Look at the defense that he's got. I did it, Casey. I lifted the jinx, took the jersey off. So we're going to hope the jinx is gone now. I told you every single time I wear that jersey, we lose. So it came off. I love Bo Nix. I'm really superstitious when it comes to that stuff. So
a Denver fan said that you need a slot receiver and a running back.
Slot receiver. See, here's my thing. I think that Pat Bryant is going to turn out to be one of the better wide receivers. I think I'm not going to say in the league, but I think he can turn out to be a really good wide receiver for us. I think Troy Franklin's really good. We got a gadget guy in Marvin Mims. We don't really, we have Cortland Sutton, but I will agree with one thing. I don't think that we have a guy. Correct that Pat Bryant coming back hasn't been ideal, but I think that we do need a guy that people fear. We don't have a Justin Jefferson. We don't have a Jamar Chase. We don't have a Puka Nacua. We don't have, you can game plan for Cortland Sutton, but, you're not, you don't put a lot of safety up over there on Cortland Sutton. So, I don't know. Did he say a running back too? A running back? Yeah. I think RJ Harvey is going to be fine. I think Sean Payton just needs to trust the running game more, honestly. If anything, I'd like to see us, if my ideal offseason would be a tight end. I want to get a really good tight end, a mismatched tight end. I realize we have Evan Ingram, but I want a guy give me like a Tyler Warren, where he's a mismatched guy. He can run routes, he can block, he can kind of move around a little bit. But Evan Ingram doesn't block. He doesn't block. He's just another wide receiver. Tim Patrick would have been nice, yeah. And I want another offensive lineman. Ben Powers, he's good. Give me another good guard. We have Quinn Miners on one side.
Are there any guys that are going to be in the draft?
Any what now?
Any that are going to be in the draft?
Tight ends. I haven't even looked as far as.
No, offensive lineman.
Oh yeah, there's always good offensive lineman. I haven't even began to go through all that scouting process.
So before we go into everything else, here's some updates on NFL.
Okay.
So 25 seconds left in the second quarter. The Falcons and the Cardinals are tied at 16.
Okay.
2 minutes left. The Texans are still up 10-7, and the Lions went down and scored, and they're up 10-3 with a minute left to go in the half.
Wow, I'm getting like something in your microphone or something like that. It's like echoing in my ear. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's
now still.
Yeah, maybe I'm losing my hearing. Something's going on. But we got a lot of stuff to get through. Halftime is not as long as what we think halftime is. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Put an important timestamp here so I know when we're starting this. But let's go ahead. I want to start off here with what in the world of football, and do you have any what in the world of football things you want to cover at all?
I do.
All right. Maybe we have the same one we talk about and we kill two birds with one stone here. So let's see what you got.
Probably not. What in the world is Kansas City Chiefs?
Yep, we have the same one. Okay, so we have
the
same one.
What in the world? Two quarterbacks in 2 weeks tearing their ACL.
Yeah, what in the world is going on? Actually crazy here. I want to fix this. Maybe it's on my side.
I asked the chat to see if anyone had any what in the worlds, and no one answered anything. Yeah, I saw that. I meant shoot towards ACL too, so I was like, huh.
Yeah. So who's the next guy up? It's
who was it today?
I'm not gonna lie.
Give me 1 second.
I didn't.
Give me 1 second.
I don't. If it's my choice to watch the Chiefs, I usually kind of get away from that a little bit. I can find it.
Olanda Khan.
I'm gonna see if you're pronouncing that correct. Or
Olanda Khan. OLADUOKUN.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what.
He went 11 for 16 with 111 yards.
Yeah. No, for sure. Benito has definitely been quiet today for sure. I don't know. Yeah. But we need it. I mean, we've been getting pressure. We just need to get sacks. We need to get turnovers. We just can't do that. Yeah, my what in the world was also Kansas City Chiefs. It is just a huge what in the world. It just goes to show how important Patrick Mahomes was to that team. Like I said, he put the team on his back through the games that they won. He put the team on their back, and like he goes out and you're getting beat by the 2-win. I realize both your quarterbacks going out. You're gonna get beat by the 2-win Titans. Do you lose out for better draft position? Like, do you just, hey, Kelsey, get out of here. We don't want you to get hurt before you retire because you're probably going to retire. 6 wins, they're probably going to be top 10 as far as getting draft picks go. They might be top 10, have a top 10 draft pick, which I don't want to see because then they can actually get a stud receiver. They've been so good the past few years. They're picking 32nd at the end of each round. So, I mean, they've been able to do what they've been able to. I mean, you've got to be able to draft well, regardless of where you're picking. You got to be able to draft well. I think their biggest mistake, and I know this is going a ways back, their biggest mistake they could have done, obviously, I'm not a huge fan of Xavier Worthy. I think there was better receivers. They were going for a speed guy. But then a few years back when they took Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you had J.K. Dobbins and Jonathan Taylor on the board. And I was scared. As a Broncos fan, I'm like, oh my God, they're going to take Jonathan Taylor and they're going to be unstoppable. And then they took Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and I'm like, what are you doing? So, yeah, definitely a what-in-the-world moment for the Chiefs. What do they do the rest of the season? Let us know in the comments. What do the Chiefs do the rest of the season? I'm glad we both had that. Killing two birds with one stone. Like I said, this halftime's almost over already. So let's go ahead and get in our best bets for Monday Night Football. But first, I got to give a couple shout outs here to a couple people. Well, actually, first, Casey, we always do. Did we cash or did we crash?
Oh, I crashed.
We crashed. I think all of us, and no, you had the Dolphins winning outright. I had, and Mason had both A-Chain anytime touchdown and over rushing yards. Did not hit.
Which I thought would have happened. How far away was he?
Pretty far. Yeah, I don't think it was close, sadly. But I think I had him at 60 or 70.
It was just
a bad game. So current updated score, I still have 2, Casey at 0, Mason at 0. Mason never sent me his best bet, I don't think, so we're not going to have it.
Right.
Listener, yeah. Oh, yeah, we didn't even mention that. Congratulations, Mason. Mason's not with us today. Congratulations. Just had a new baby a couple days ago, so congrats, Mason. Hopefully you're doing well, family's doing well, baby's doing well, so that's awesome. Listener shout out. Once again, J-Man Gibb, my cousin, hit. DK Metcalf, anytime touchdown, hit. I don't think he's had a miss yet, so congrats to him. Break, Matt Stafford over 1.5 touchdowns, hit. He had 3 touchdowns, so congratulations for those of you that took the time to send us your best bets. If you guys have any best bets for Monday Night Football, make sure to leave that in the chat. And if you
leave it right now.
Leave it right now. And if you hit, I'll write them down. And I'll give you a shout out on next week's podcast. But now for our best bets of the week. Do you have yours already or no?
Yes.
Do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Give me Christian McCaffrey for 70+ rushing yards.
Okay. What's your reasoning behind that? And give me the odds.
+140.
+140. Ooh, that is good. And then why? Why do you have that? Do you have any reasoning behind it, or just because Christian McCaffrey's a good player?
Because it's Christian McCaffrey, and I want to say he's probably averaging over 70 rushing yards right now anyways.
Yeah.
You could also probably do a combined rushing and receiving.
Probably total.
But I'm just going 70.
Yeah. Halftime about to start. Or halftime's over here. They're about to kick the ball off again. So I'm going to go ahead and do my best bet. 49ers at Colts. Give me George Kittle over 70 receiving yards. That's currently +100 on FanDuel. Over 70. Colts pass defense, not great. Not great.
Not against tight end, that's for sure.
Well, they've been hit or miss against tight end, but in general, I think they're 28th in the NFL in pass defense. So, and Sauce Gardner is out. That's going to shuffle some things around. Key piece, like I said, in Sauce. But Kyle Shanahan, he's really great at scheming guys open. I could see a big day for Kittle. So go ahead and give me George Kittle 70 receiving yards. That is on FanDuel.
Just pretty much what we're saying is that
the 49ers
George Kittle, the 49ers are going to win, and they're going to have 10 yards.
Here we go. we're going to be back to the questions here. We talked about the Broncos. Can the Jaguars make a deep playoff run? If they make the playoffs, can they make a deep playoff run? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Why?
think they can.
Why?
Defense.
What about their offense? Their offense has been doing really well today.
I think they're just a well-coached team.
I agree. Did anybody else see Liam Cohen doing this well in his first year? I didn't. And I'm not going to lie about it. I think something that isn't talked about enough, though, is like I realized Brian Thomas wasn't great in the beginning of the season.
I don't think they can make it. So I don't think they can make it deep. I think they can win one game.
But that's the thing. Their one game might be in Denver. Maybe not. It just depends. It depends on what the first round matchup is. But no, like I said, Brian Thomas wasn't doing great. That brought over Jacoby Myers. I feel like that opened things up for Brian Thomas a little bit, which is kind of crazy because Travis Hunter was doing really well for him too. I had Brian Thomas, huge letdown though this year because I had him on my fantasy team, so it wasn't great. Another question for you: who has been the better quarterback today? And those of you guys that are listening, you can let us know as well. Who has been the better quarterback today? Has it been Bo Nix or has it been Trevor Lawrence?
Oh,
That's a good question.
I think with the defense being the way it is in Denver, I say you give Trevor Lawrence the edge.
I think you give him the nod a little bit. You know, the yards he's done on the ground right now, he's made plays with his feet.
He hasn't gone for very many yards, but he's been consistent with them.
I mean, he hasn't. Yeah, exactly. The opportunities that he has had against this defense, he has capitalized. 2 touchdowns. I don't know if he has over 100 yards passing or not, but I mean, yeah, I can't knock him. You know, and I love Bo Nix. I'm a Bo Nix believer, but I think that Trevor Lawrence is kind of outplaying him a little bit right now. I mean, I could be wrong.
Jake, you took that jersey off.
I told you I had to take it off. It's sitting there. I made it look really nice. I can still see it, but we need the defense. The defense has got to come out and get a stop. We just have to get a stop. Get a turnover. I realize that
2 defensive penalties on that drive.
I mean, see, and we can't rely on that every time. They're the most penalized team in the NFL, and it's tied. We're second. But is Trevor Lawrence finally the quarterback everyone thought he could be under Liam Cohen? Because the first few years were not great. First few years were not great.
Well, the first year he had Urban Meyer, who was terrible.
Urban Meyer, and then he had Doug Peterson.
He was terrible.
He was better. That first year with Doug Peterson, he was good. And then the next year, he wasn't. So I'm wondering if, is Liam Cohen is it going to be a one-year thing, or is Trevor Lawrence finally going to be the quarterback that everyone thought he was coming out of Clemson? You know, he was getting comparisons to Andrew Luck. Some people saying the best prospect they've seen.
I think he's definitely better this year than he has been.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be intrigued to see. Ooh, boy, that was close. I'll be intrigued to see for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. You're 2 seconds behind me. So
they're wanting a pass interference call.
Yeah, you're not going to get one. So next one here, a follow-up question to that: is Trevor Lawrence elite or just a very good quarterback?
I think he's just a good quarterback. He's been in the league long enough to, if he had been playing like this for every single season, then he would be elite. But he's not elite.
I don't think so either. I think he is a very good quarterback. They're gonna have to call a timeout. Maybe not.
Yeah, they are.
Nope. What are we doing?
And then they get the first down.
That should have been a flag.
And then some.
Should have been a flag though, right? That ball was not out before the zeros.
I think anyone covering
Dre Greenlaw, I'm not going to lie, Dre Greenlaw, kind of a liability in coverage. He has been past couple weeks. Stuff like that, though, dude, it's crazy. This is where the nail biting, it's just... He's a very good quarterback. Would you put him in top 10? Do you think Trevor Lawrence is top 10 quarterback?
No.
No. We're not going to do a top 10 ranking. I'm just curious where you would have him set at.
I'd have to think about it, but I wouldn't think. No, I don't think he's top 10.
I think he's. I don't know. I can't really sit here and go through all the quarterbacks in my mind and say I think he's probably right around that 10 range though for sure. So Bo Nix, we're gonna talk about his clutch factor he has. Right now, probably not a great time to be talking about it, but is Bo Nix the most clutch quarterback in the NFL right now? Okay. And if he is not, then who do you think is the most clutch quarterback?
Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford. Okay. This is, I would say,
Or Josh Allen.
Josh Allen probably would be up there. Yeah, Josh Allen probably number one. Only in fourth quarters. I would say only in fourth quarters. Obviously, he's very clutch in fourth quarters.
But clutch
need to be clutch.
That's when you need clutch in fourth quarters.
So, Bo Nix in the fourth quarter, I think we already talked about it. He's led 6 game-winning drives this season, which I think leads the NFL. 9 or 10 game-winning drives, maybe more than that in his career already. He's only been in the league for 2 years. This is his second year. So, is he the most clutch quarterback? I think it is debatable. I think it's debatable.
I think you can throw right now. You can throw Bryce Young in there because we just talked about him earlier. He has 11 or 12 in his career.
First 2 seasons. I mean, having 6. I mean, what do you want to call it? Good or just maybe go blow some more teams out? Having
Bryce Young's got 5 or 6 right now.
Yeah, but okay. Is Bo or would you trust or who do you trust more with the game on the line? Bo Nix, or Trevor Lawrence? Who do you trust more? Sorry, I was just watching that play. So game's on the line. Game is on the line. Who do you trust more? So you need a score. Is it Bo Nix based off this year? Bo Nix or Trevor Lawrence? I know, right? I'm taking Bo Nix just of what I've seen this year. Now, Trevor Lawrence has played some really good games, though, these past couple weeks. Wow, what a throw.
Yeah. It's kind of a toss-up for me.
Right now, in this game, I'm taking Trevor Lawrence. That dude can't miss. He's playing phenomenal football. Like, absolutely phenomenal football. 3rd and 3, get a stop. I mean, touchdown, field goal, touchdown. Number 1 red defense in the NFL could have fooled me.
Last 3 possessions have been touchdown, field goal, touchdown.
Yeah, we can't do anything with the ball. It's crazy. Dude, that's over. He's going.
Oh my goodness.
This game might be over. Boy, I mean, this is just not good at all. Not good at all. That's terrible, dude. This defense is looking. That's on Pat. No, that's on Riley Moss. I thought it was on Pastor Tan. Hey, while we're watching this here, can you go ahead and pull up the playoff bracket? Just type in NFL playoff bracket and let me know the seeds 1 through whatever for the AFC and the NFC. I kind of want to go over those a little bit and kind of see where everybody's at. I don't know if there's very much shifting.
12 to 10 now. Must have got a safety.
Who's that? Steelers?
Steelers must have got a safety.
Dang, yeah.
And now the Raiders are up 14-13.
I told you that. Yeah.
They're up 19-16.
Ash and Genty. Wear this defense down. Get the tempo. Wear them down. You guys, this is... Oh, no. It's over, dude. It's over. We just fumbled the football.
I saw that.
Wow. Wow. There's a turnover. We just haven't looked good today. We really haven't. What happened here?
Oh. As of today, here is the playoff picture.
That's crazy.
Broncos in first.
We'll still be in first after today, but
Patriots in second.
Jaguars
Jaguars in third. Steelers in fourth. Chargers in fifth. Bills in sixth. Texans seventh.
So it hasn't shifted any. I think the games tonight are what's really going to shift things.
And then on the NFC side, you got Seahawks first, Bears second, Eagles third, Panthers fourth,
Wow, Panthers.
Rams fifth, San Francisco sixth, and Packers seventh.
Yeah, and then that puts the Bucks out of it right now.
Yep.
They flip flopped. So good for the Panthers, I guess. I mean, it'd have been cool to see.
So here's the teams that are pretty much solidified in. The Bears are pretty much solidified in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The 49ers are pretty much solidified in the playoffs. The crazy thing is, so the Packers have an 82% chance of being in the playoffs. The Panthers only have a 42% chance of making the playoffs.
Wow. How?
I don't know. It just says 42%.
Probably because of their game next week. They play the Seahawks next week. You can't count them out. I mean, you can't count any team out when it's this close to the playoffs.
And they got the Bucks at a 58%.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, our defense is flying around. We're just flying around and making mistakes. That's crazy. They're going hurry up now too. You're going quick. Third down here. I mean, they're in field goal range already. We just got to we got to score. I mean, my goodness, we got to score.
Yeah.
When we get into the fourth quarter, though, we are going to be talking quarterbacks from the 2021 draft and 2024 draft. We'll do our rankings on those. So,
get a stop here.
We'll see. I mean, he's just like
it don't matter
he's
anyways.
Unconscious. Yeah, he's unconscious right now. Doesn't matter. All right. Let's go ahead and go over, because this will probably be the last little thing we touch on as far as the structure of this goes. And then we'll probably watch the rest of this game. Let's go a draft class debate here. So we've got the draft class, and we can kind of debate on them a little bit and see which will rank these quarterbacks. So, draft class debate. Rank the quarterbacks taken in the 2021 draft. We'll see. We'll put these in a row here. We can kind of agree on them if we. I'll write this down so we can make sure we agree on them. You've got Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, and I went ahead and threw Davis Mills in there as well, just because I wanted the quarterbacks. I wanted the quarterbacks to be even. Yeah, a lot of people thought it was going to be good quarterbacks. You had quarterbacks going 1, 2, 3 in that draft. So we can agree if we're ranking these. We can agree Trevor Lawrence is 1. So we have 6 quarterbacks here.
Mac Jones number 2.
Mac Jones number 2. Yeah, I agree with that. So.
And then probably, honestly, right now, Davis Mills number 3.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Davis Mills playing
touchdown. Oh,
knocked out Riley Moss. Great job, PBU.
After he's screwed up all
everything
the other
else.
times.
Yeah, finally did something right. Good job. Okay, so Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. I think they're probably at the back. Davis Mills. Yeah, I think Davis goes there, and then
honestly, right now, if
Justin Fields,
none of those 3 even go in the first.
Yeah, so I think Fields probably 4.
Yeah, Fields is better than
Trey Lance is probably last, right?
But Trey Lance hasn't even had a chance, really.
He has. He just hasn't really done a whole lot.
He couldn't do much. He got hurt.
Yeah. So he's going to nail this. This will be an easy kick for him. Yeah. Okay. So that puts who's at number 4 then? It'd be Zach Wilson. So Zach Wilson at number 5. So this one's easy. I feel like 2021 is easy to rank. So you got Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, Davis Mills, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, and Trey Lance. Those of you guys that are in the chat, let us know if any of those are out of order. I think those are pretty well in a good order. So now let's go the 6 quarterbacks taken in the first 12 picks of last year's draft, and we'll see how we rank these. You've got, in order, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix Jr., J.J. McCarthy, and Bo Nix. Who is number? Do we want to start? Let's make this one more challenging. Let's start at number 6 and work our way up to number 1. Is number 6? Is it Penix or McCarthy?
So who's the 6th?
Is it Penix or McCarthy? What do you think? Michael Penix?
They're both very injury prone.
Let's go Penix at 6, just based off sample size, probably.
Yeah, and then probably put McCarthy at 5 there.
Yeah. Penix and McCarthy. Okay, so now you've got the 4 here. You've got Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and Bo Nix.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Caleb Williams at number 4.
I was thinking Jaden Daniels because he's so injury prone. Like I realized he was rookie of the year last year.
But last year, if he's not injured,
he wasn't good though. I think his record when he was healthy was 2-2. I mean, it's a true sophomore slump for him. Where I was like, Williams actually looks good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh.
We'll go Jaden Daniels and then Caleb Williams.
So really, okay.
Yeah, I think Bo Nix is better than Caleb Williams, in my opinion.
I'm biased. I'm not going to disagree with you right now. So you think Caleb Williams?
If we're talking raw, like complete raw talent, right? Raw talent of throwing the football, Caleb Williams probably has the best.
So Caleb Williams.
If we're talking like gunslinging,
yeah, he's good.
Like he has a lot of Patrick Mahomes moments.
So
I bet Drake May is number 1.
Drake May is number 1. Okay, and
Yeah.
like I said, I'm biased towards Bo Nix, but I think Drake May is playing really good football. So we'll go May at 1 and Nix.
You see him just jump over that?
No. Oh yeah.
Sitting on the sideline,
Yeah.
just jumps over.
That's actually funny. So we have. This is actually really funny. So you've got May, Nix, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, and Michael Penix. Once again, those of you in the chat, let us know. Is that the correct order? Or I feel like there's a lot of people.
No one has.
Bo Nix taking a shot here.
Got it.
It's a good throw. It's a good throw and catch. That's a good throw and catch. We scored.
No one has said anything about the 2020 class or 2021 class, and no one has said anything about
glued on
the
this
2024 class.
It might be a lot of people who just have the stream up and
watching the game and listen.
Just have us on. And we appreciate it. But I'll post this out. Let us know in the comments if we have this right. I think the one that's actually debatable is the 2024 draft class. We currently have Drake May at 1, Bo Nix at 2, Caleb Williams at 3, Jaden Daniels at 4, JJ McCarthy at 5, and Michael Penix at 6. So if you have a different order, let us know what that
I guess you could probably argue Caleb Williams being number 2.
Yeah, you could argue Caleb Williams probably being number 1 based on, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think you could argue having Jaden Daniels up higher on the list as well.
I would have had Jaden Daniels above Caleb Williams personally.
And now the biggest question here, which had the better draft class?
Easy.
It's a no-brainer that 2024 had the better draft class. So, fourth quarter point differential this season, Broncos plus 54, Jaguars negative 27. It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
We've seen it before from Bo Nix.
I just seen an interception. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 21 of 35. Really, the whole third quarter has not looked good from him. I don't like the hero ball.
11 comeback wins this season.
Tied for most in a single season, 2024 Chiefs. I don't think this is a comeback win here. I don't. I'm counting us out on this one.
Yeah, there's not the New York Giants.
Do I put the Knicks jersey back on? Do I put it back on? All right, put it back on.
Put it back on.
Boy, I don't see a scenario we win this. I don't see a scenario we win this game.
Remember when you turned off the game that one time when they're playing the Giants and then I just messaging you and you're like, what?
Our offensive line just can't block today. Wow.
Second again. Go. Hurry up offense. Let's go.
Yeah, you got to score before the 2-minute warning, that's for sure. Like you got a minute 5 to score. Essentially is what you're looking at. You got not even that. You got a minute to score. Then you get the 2-minute warning, 3 timeouts, and then you try to drive down and score again with no timeouts. I don't see it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Now it's over.
Yeah.
Wow.
Over. Yeah. Good game. Final thoughts on this game though. Take it on the chin. Move on to next week. You play Thursday night. You can't. I tell my guys, coaching football.
Short-term memory.
You win. Short-term memory. You win a game, you lose a game. The sun's going to come up tomorrow. So,
You know what they say? At the end of the day, it's night.
That is very true. But you enjoy a win for 24 hours. You think about your loss for 24 hours. Get all that stuff out of the way. Figure out what you did wrong. Turn around and actually make something happen the next week. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up, though, for this stream. Those of you guys that are joined, appreciate you guys coming in here and watching this stream. Not the outcome I wanted. Those of you that are Jags fans, if you're any Jags fans in here, congratulations on the win. You guys look like a crazy good team this year. Nothing but respect. Trevor Lawrence, man, this is the quarterback I think that everybody hoped he could be coming out of college. Obviously, that first year with Urban Meyer, not ideal, but Liam Cohen, I'll be the first to admit, was not a Liam Cohen believer.
I wouldn't either. Yeah. Interviews.
And he's actually
he was like a
goofball, but
pretty good leader.
Yeah, great leader, has turned this team around. Defense playing solid, offense playing solid. Going to be a force in the playoffs. I really do. I think the Jaguars are going to be really good. So, it's going to wrap it up, Casey. Thanks for hopping on here for this, 3 hour and 9 minute live stream of this game.
Yep.
So
now to go watch more football.
Yeah, now to go watch more football. So, all right, we're out of here. Thank you guys for coming in.